How's it going, everyone? Buck up in a shitty far north Queensland. It will not stop raining. Dead set. Gonna get the camper trailer ready tomorrow and we're heading west next week. I'm getting out of here. It just will not stop raining. I can't remember the last fine day we had. Anyway, stop whinging, Buck. Hey, today, quick cook up, and I stole this one, guys. I stole it off Craig from out there touring, who stole it off Anthony Wicks, I think it was. Wixie, let me know if it was you. And who did you steal it off? I don't know who came up with this little recipe, but it's a beauty, and it's a great one that you can do when you're out camping. Craig's done it on his channel, guys, out there touring when he was out camping, and that's where I stole the idea, and I've done it a couple of times since, and let me tell you, they're bloody beauties. They're called Big Mac tacos. And they're basically, they taste like a Big Mac, only better, I reckon, and cheaper. So, just so simple. You'll see when I make them. And I'm going to do it today on the Biji barbecue, the Biji Barbi, which I'll show you in a sec, which you've only seen once on my old channel. And I'm going to cook it under the little fire maple. I'll give you a look at both of these items in a minute. I think it was Greggy Campbell that said, Buck, I reckon the Biji Barbi would go well under your fire maple. Well, it does, mate. It does. It goes real good. Bloody really good. Just been out for a couple of driving lessons today. Driving around in the rain. I'll tell you what, the kids in Innisfail, they certainly know how to drive in the rain because they do all their practice while it's belting down rain. We couldn't even see the road the other day, one of them. It was ridiculous. Hey, the first one, I saw this advertised on Facebook. And I thought, that looks all right. Usually things aren't as good in real life as they are when you see them online and that. Anyway, I thought, bugger it. It was 99 bucks. I took the gamble. I'm glad I did. The brand is Fire Maple. I guess if you just Google that, you'll find them. Now, this one here works in conjunction with this gas cylinder here, which is the same gas cylinder I use for my, what's that bloody thing called? To make your brews with. Jet boil. The jet boil. My brain is hurting because I'm trying to think too much. So that's the jet boil one. You can get the smaller one as well, the smaller cylinders. Available from bloody hardware shops, Bunnings, BCF, super cheap I think. Really common gas cylinder there. And the Fire Maple runs off them. I'll give you a quick look at it. I think it's made of stainless. Beware of hot surface. I'm pretty sure they're probably made in China like everything is. And it's what I like about it, this sits in my drawer system of the 4-wheel drive, and it's just so compact, and as long as you've got the gas cylinder to go with it, they're pretty economical on gas too, I must add. So Fire Maple, guys. They've also got a smaller version that actually go onto the little butane can that go in your normal butane one. So they've got two different types. A small one for hikers and that go with your butane cans, and this bigger one here that goes there. So you fold the legs out. It's all stainless steel by the looks of it. Fold them out. Fold your top bit out for your frying pan or whatever like that. And to hook it up, we basically like that, and you just screw the gas cylinder on. Can hear the gas there, just nip him up firm. Okay, take him out there. And the good thing about these Fire Maples is they pump out enough, like you get your normal butane stoves, do a great job, but they don't quite give enough heat out if you want to do a stir fry. These things, they can piff the heat out. Watch this one, I'll turn it on. Come on. Make a liar of me. Wasn't hold me tongue right. I don't know if you can see that flame. Watch this. Like that's ripping the heat out. You can put a wok on that and do a stir fry. They really whip the heat out. You can turn it all the way down, so you don't want to burn things. So you can turn it down nice and low, but you can crank it right up just with a little knob over here. I'll turn that off for now, we don't need that. So yeah, it's got the self-igniting thing there, and like any self-igniting thing, it works when it feels like it. It does work. I found even with the jet boils, had 2 jet boils now, first thing to go on them, the electronic igniter. Hey, listen, not a big deal. If it does go, use a cigarette lighter and bloody light it like you have to with most other stoves. Get a barbecue, anything, those electronic igniters are the first thing to go. This thing here, I've had for a couple of years now, used it once down on the beach in Anger, and again last night. I forgot I even had it. I just forgot all about it. Greg Campbell said, I reckon your Biji Barbi would work well under the fire maple. So I got it out and I tried it, and I cooked up some steaks on this last night. Really, really good. Come up really good. This thing's going to be a regular thing because it folds flat. It's Aussie made, everyone. Aussie made. Biji Barbi. B-I-J-I and then B-A-R-B-I. I think it's biji-barbi.com.au. Just Google Biji Biji Barbi, and out it comes. Got a little bit of weight. Now this is the large size. There's a small and a medium. Watch this. Handle folds out, and these legs fold down, and they click into place. 1, 2, 3. And these are Biji Barbi, and it can work under gas, or over gas I should say. It wouldn't work on charcoal. I don't think you get enough heat with charcoal, but certainly on an open fire. And this thing sits perfectly with the 3 legs, nice and secure inside my Snow Peak fire pit. So I can use my Snow Peak fire pit and use flame underneath this. And also, you can, if you just got an open fire on the ground, if you're out bush camping, get your fire going, burn it in, get your coals, get a small flame, and just sit your Biji barbecue straight over the fire like that. Sizzle up steaks, sausages, all that type of stuff there. This thing had a few rust spots on it because I didn't keep it oiled. So anyway, sanded it down and I re-seasoned it the other day. Just keep a bit of oil on there, not olive oil, like a vegetable oil or a rice bran oil to stop it from rusting because it's not stainless. And yeah, really good. Don't use olive oil, guys. It goes rancid. If you leave olive oil on something for a long time, it goes yucky. Use canola oil, vegetable oil, rice bran oil, and that doesn't go off like olive oil does. So yeah, if you didn't know that, don't olive oil something and leave it for a long period. You'll come back, it'll be mold and bloody green shit growing out of it. Horrible. That looks a bit yucky in there, but that's all seasoned now, and I sizzled some steaks up on this last night. Really easy to clean. Give it a wipe down with a barbecue wipe. Another thin coat of oil. There it is there. Nice big handle. Look at the handle. So you can put that over the fire, okay, or over a gas cooker. And what I'm going to do is put the fire maple underneath there, and we're going to cook our Big Mac tacos tonight. So there you go. Big Mac tacos for dinner, and all it is some soft tortilla things. You can use the small ones or the medium or large if you want. I've just got the little small ones, and you just get some mince, put some mince over them, season it up, and then we'll throw it mince side down onto the plate. And then when the mince is cooked, we're going to flip them over onto the other side and toast or cook the tortilla on the other side. And while that's happening, we throw our cheese on. The cheese will melt. Bring it off. We put a little bit of finely diced onion on there, bit of lettuce if you want, some pickles, and some special burger sauce, which you can get from Coles and Woolies. All this special burger sauce, I'll show you, and it tastes just like Big Mac sauce, the same stuff you get from Big Mac at Macca's. And fold them in half and have a Big Mac taco. Bloody beautiful, great camp food, great for if you're entertaining and you've got kids and all that type of stuff. Fire up the big 4-burner hot plate out in the backyard, and you can cook a heap up at the same time. And they're quite cheap. Some tortilla, some mince. You don't have to put anything in the mince, just raw mince, and flip them mince side down, cook that, melt the cheese on, and away you go. You'll see me do that soon. Gonna try it. Now, I haven't done it on the Biji Barbi. I've done them before on the flat plate barbecue. So anyway, the Biji barbecue, the fire maple, and we're going to do Big Mac tacos. You beauty. And Craig from out there touring, Wixie, and whoever you stole it off, thanks for the idea. They go great gun. So the reason I'm doing this is to let you all know, if you haven't seen Craig's channel, you can go and watch him cook them up while he's out camping, but just to get the word around. They are really quick, easy, simple camp food. Catch you soon. Righto everyone, we'll get into it. I'll show you how to make a couple and then you'll get the idea. So, I've got the small, I don't know what you call these things, tortillas or something. Street tacos. And that's a great brand, the Mission brand. All your Mexican type stuff, corn chips and all that, they do a good job there. So I'm going to use the inside there. I'll put the mince on that inside. So what we do, and I was a bit slack today guys, I went to the supermarket rather than going to my local butcher because I only needed mince. So we don't need to do it too much. We're going to spread the mince out.
Did you wash your hands?
Yes, I've washed my hands. Sure did. Righto. Right. She don't miss much, old Rosie. I did wash my hands, everyone, before you do this. So spread it out. Try and get it out towards, it doesn't have to be right to the edge because it will spread out a bit. I got the, you can get two types of mince. You get your normal burger mince. I got the lean mince, so it's not so fatty. This is something the kids can do when you're out camping. So righto kids, you can make them as thick as or as thin as you want. You don't need them too thick because we've got to put cheese and pickles and all that type of stuff on there. There's one. So it gives you a bit of an idea. Okay. And we're going to season that yet. We're going to put salt and pepper on. I'll do one more and then you'll get the idea so it doesn't drag on too long. So just get a nice pinch of, wrong way, Buck, that way. Nice pinch of mince. Spread it out a bit. As I said, you can get the larger soft tacos. You can do them on them too if you want. One of them's almost a meal in itself, but the way you can kind of cooking for the kids and that. These are a nice manageable size. Flatten it out. Maybe a tiny bit more over here. That's about it. One more. Oh bugger it, I'll do one more, because I'm going to put 3 on at a time. 3 on at a time. One more here. That's a kilo of mince here, so I'll let you know how much I get it. So flatten him out. As I said, if you got heaps of mince, you can make it a bit thicker if you want, but the thicker it is, you've got to be able to like fold it in half a bit too, so you don't want it too thick. Over here. Righto, that's about enough for that one. So that gives you the idea. I'll do the rest up until I run out of mince now, and then we'll come back and we'll crank the Biji Barbi and the fire maple up. Salt and pepper, and then we'll go face down on the Biji Barbi once they're done. Righto, so I'll crack on and keep making some more. Righto. Crank it right up, get it nice and hot to start with. Biji Barbi straight over the top. Righto. Let's heat that up. Righto. And next thing I'm going to do, a bit of salt, a bit of pepper. Season them up. And I'll season them. I'm going to do them in batches of 3. It's heating up nicely. A little bit of oil, not too much. Give them a spread around. Righto. Let's flip them on. 1, hear that sizzle. 2. And 3. We don't flip them until the mince is done. It's amazing, you know. I've got the light going on. It's getting a bit dark, guys, so I've got the light on there. I just put the spatula under. Just the smell of the mince, the salt and the pepper. Nothing else. And the oil, I guess. Just the smell of that is incredible. Like nice lean mince and some salt and pepper. Wow. What you do is give it a pat down, and the oil off the bottom of the spatula puts a little bit of oil on the bottom of the soft taco or the tortilla, whatever you want to call it. But we don't keep flipping it like a sausage or a steak. We let that, as that mince is fully cooked through, we'll flip it, brown that, and while the other side's browning, that's when we throw our cheese on. And that's the only cooking involved. The rest of it's just putting a bit of lettuce, some pickles, and some sauce, some onion and some sauce, and we're done. Tell you what, this is doing a good little job, this Biji Barbi. I've still got a bit of room under there. If I wanted even more heat in that now, I could put some wood or something under and get that up even higher, but this is hot enough for what I need it. I think if you wanted a really hot sizzle of steak, you could put it up a bit, but there's plenty of room, especially in the middle of that. And that's still sizzling, that's all I need. But as I said, I've got the capability to raise that fire maple up even higher to get even more heat into that thing. But the Biji Barbi, guys, I reckon they're designed off, remember the old plough, the farmer's ploughs and the discs on a farmer's plough? I reckon, and I've seen people convert those into a barbecue, and I reckon that's what their inspiration was behind this barbecue. It's slightly curved, and I reckon they got their inspiration off the plough discs. I might be wrong there, but it sounded good. Righto, I reckon this mince, it was only fairly thin. It's going to be ready to flip soon. We'll come back in 30 seconds. I'm going to flip her over. Righto, moment of truth. There we go. Oh, look at that. And as soon as I flip that, we're brown on the other side. We're going straight on. If I can get me fingernails under the damn things. That's why it's Subway, all this cheese is thing. On with a slice of nice natural cheese, not that plastic shit. Proper cheese. On we go. We'll let that melt down. We'll just brown the other side of these soft tacos so they toast up a little bit. Righto. Let that cheese melt. Okay, they don't need long on that side. Off they come. One there. One there. One there. Just as you see that cheese starting to melt, okay, I'm going to turn this off for now, because I'm going to devour these, then I've got to cook the rest for Roz and Jamil. Righto, let's go over to the table. Just one thing, if you're going to cook with a Biji Barbi and have a gas flame under it, this one here's the flame's going right into the centre, so it's nice and hot around the centre, still hot around the outside, but you need to turn it around. So I think this would be better if you've got an even heat like a fire, and you can spread the coals out and get an even heat on the outside of the plate too. Just remember, when you're burning, it's only if you only got the one burner under it, it's going to be hot in the middle, not so hot around the outside, which works for sausages and stuff. You start them off in the middle, and the ones that are more cooked, move them to the outside. Sure, we've all cooked on a barbecue before, but yeah, doing these, if you do these on the Biji Barbi, you've kind of got to just spin them around a bit, because if you keep them the same way, the outside of the inside of the mince is brown, like really crispy, and the outside's not. So I like just spin them around and get that mince nice and crispy before you flip them. So yeah, just a trick. If you cook them with a Biji, I think they're better suited to an open fire where you can get more even heat. I can't wait to try this over an open fire. Hopefully next week, when we get the camper trailer out, we're going out west, out around Mount Surprise, all going well. Get out of this bloody rain. These things are the bomb, let me tell you. Time for put a bit of green shit on, as Brody would say. A little bit of lettuce. If you don't like lettuce, leave it off. Big Macs have got lettuce, I think, haven't they? A little bit there, not too much. Next thing on, do you think I could find white onions in Coles or Woolworths up here? Brown onions and red onions, no white onions. Normally you use white, but hey, use what you can. Little sprinkle of some red onion in this case. Normally you use white onion. Whatever you can get your hands on. Maybe white onions are out of season, I don't know. Righto, the next thing, get yourself some burger pickles. These Frielbergs aren't too bad, just some sort of burger pickles, guys. Big Macs have got pickles on them. A couple of pickles. About 3 pickles. Some people don't like their pickles. I bloody love them. I love pickles. On we go. And now, this is it. And there's a lot of different brands now. Coles brand, Heinz, Praise. They all doing it. It's called Special Burger Sauce. And it tastes exactly like the sauce on a Big Mac at Macca's. Special Burger Sauce. Doesn't matter what kind of... This is a Heinz brand. I've tasted it. Tastes just like the Big Mac stuff. Good drizzle of Special Burger Sauce. Over there. And now for the best bit, the taste test. So if you can see the bottom there, that toasted up nicely. And all we do now, fold it into... This is where you need a bit of paper towel, because there is a lot of juice coming out of that meat. And the good thing is I got the premium meat, so there's not a lot of fat in that in there. There you go, a bloody Big Mac soft taco. I'll tell you what, with that Big Mac sauce, the special, what's it called? Special Burger Sauce. Tastes very, very similar to a Big Mac. And I'll tell you what, there's more meat on there than a Big Mac too, let me tell you. And it's probably bigger than a Big Mac. They should call them Junior Macs now. I remember Big Macs were quite a decent sized burger. Back in the 80s, they're bloody midgets now. I'll tell you what, that tastes nice. And the first time I did them, and Roz had a taste, even Roz said, oh shit, that's nice. And it is. It's bloody beautiful. And you know what? It's not that unhealthy either. I mean, it's good premium mince. You've got a thin taco, bit of lettuce, onion and pickle. Probably the sauce has got a few calories in it, so it's not. I'll tell you what, if you've got a hot plate, cast iron skillet out camping, it's the way to go. These are very, very nice. Give them a go. Let me know what you reckon in the comments. I'm going to do one more bite just to piss Gidgy Gorilla off. He reckons I've got a throat mic on so you can hear me swallow and everything. He goes, on my last cook-up eating a steak, he said, you got a throat microphone on? He said, I could hear it. I could hear you chewing. I could hear you swallow. I could hear it going down your esophagus. Oh, Gidgy. They're spot on. They're a good feed. You want to do something simple out camping, packet of soft taco things, tortillas, whatever they're called. Some nice, good quality mince, an onion, some lettuce. Lettuce is optional, and a jar of pickles, and some of your burger sauce, guys. What a great camp feed. Craig, Wixie, thanks for giving me the idea. Give it a go, everyone. And as I said, go over and watch Craig cook them up on his channel as well. As I said, not trying to copy. I just want to let you all know about this, because I reckon they're the bomb. And if you want to entertainment at night and you got the kids, you're having a bit of a barbecue and bloody kids' birthday party or something, you want to sizzle the barbecue up and cook something the kids will enjoy. I'm sure they all love a Big Mac. Knock these up for them. They'll think you're a bloody... They won't want to go to Macca's anymore. They'll want to come around to your place every time. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the live feed last night if you've seen it with John being from Oregon in the USA. It went for 4 hours, guys. We could have gone for another 4. What an interesting bloke to speak to. You know I'm passionate about my live feeds now. Interviewing interesting people. Everyone's got a story, as I keep saying. Everybody has got a story to tell. And if you've got the time to sit down and listen, you'll be amazed. Pete from WA Camping Adventures, coming up real soon. Been in contact with Pete today. Pete's coming up soon, guys, for a live feed. Don't miss that one. Be good to each other. Take care. See you again soon, eh? Give these a go. Knock them up. Let me know what you reckon. Craig and Wixie, thanks again, guys. Spot on.